Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, today I want to talk to you about when is a good time to pay off your cruise, because there's a lot of thoughts around that and some people like to do all kinds of different things. So let's just talk about the advantages and disadvantages of when to pay off your cruise right after this. So when is a great time to pay off your cruise? Well, a lot of it depends on when you book. If you book late, so you're booking within a few months of your cruise, you're going to end up paying it all off at once no matter what. However, a lot of cruises, the benefit of a cruise is you could book it like almost 2 years out and you can pay for it over time. You don't have to put all the money up front. You just have to put the deposit down. And you can get one of those sales that have the low deposits, like $1 sales or $25 a person sales or 50 or even 100. And so you can go a long time having to reserve a cabin or exactly what you want 2 years out in advance, which is a really good thing that you can do. Now, a lot of people are wondering when's the best time to pay it off. Some people like to pay it off right away. So they're booking a cruise right now, say, for the end of 2021. So almost a full 2 years out. And so they're going to, pay off their $4,000 cruise right now. And then when it comes time to cruise, it's already done. And they have a vacation that's already paid for because they have the money now. So that's an option a lot of people go with. You have that money now. The trouble is, once you pay off your cruise, it gives you less leeway and less maneuverability if something happens, say along the lines of the price goes down, or if you don't have a refundable deposit down, portion of that, there's going to be a penalty involved. All kinds of things can happen. So what normally happens in a case, like say you paid off your cruise and a year from now, all of a sudden there's $500 off the price of your cruise sail. You call up, you say, hey, the price has gone down, what can you do for me? Or you contact your travel agent and they say, well, we can't get your money back. Normally what will happen is either you get one of two things. They'll offer you an upgrade to a better category cabin, or they will offer you onboard credits. Now, that sounds great. So say you get $500 in onboard credits and you're off on your 5-day cruise or your 7-day cruise. That's great. However, if you don't spend those $500 in onboard credits, that's money gone that you don't recuperate. So as long as you're going to spend that $500, that's really good. Now, however, if you still owe $2,000 on that cruise, all they do is they lower the price, that $500, and now you only owe $1,500. So it's money that you get in your hand that you don't lose. So there are some benefits. The main reason to pay off your cruise right away is that you don't have to worry about it anymore. It's done. I like my price. I like the cruise. Let's get it over with and done. Much like people pay their gratuities and pay all their shore excursions before getting on the ship, because now it's done, it's paid for. When I go on vacation, it's all done. That's certainly a load off a lot of people's minds. However, if you're looking for the best way to do it, if you're going 2 years out, say, or a year and a half out, and your cruise is in the $4,000 and $5,000 range especially, I would put the deposit down. Put that money into a high interest account, or something that's going to earn you money. Put it aside. Just keep it in an account. Even if you open up an account, I actually have an account that I opened up at a bank that is only cruising money. So only money that I'm going to use on a cruise and I know I have to pay for it, I put it into there so I know I have it. And it's away from all my regular bills, it's away from everything, and it just keeps getting interest. It keeps growing and growing, and I will gain money until it's time to pay off the cruise, and I don't have to worry about it because I know the money's there. I know the money's been set aside for it. So I get the benefit of, if the price goes down, I get the price knocked off right away. I don't have to worry about making sure I spend all those onboard credits. I also have the money earning interest in my own account, and God forbid an emergency comes up where for some reason I need a lot of cash fast, I have it. I haven't spent it on a cruise. I don't have to try and get that money back. If that's not a concern of yours, then great. But if we're, most people are saving and saving for their vacation, or, they don't want to empty their bank account, they like to have a little bit of cushion if something ever goes wrong, well, that's a better idea, is to have that separate bank account and put everything aside on it. That way you have money if you need it, and you have the money for the cruise, and it's paid for. So it's the best of both worlds. So if you're asking my opinion, that's what I would do. But you have to be good at it. You have to be one of those people who's just not going to go there and, I want to buy, a small TV for my bedroom and I'm going to take it out of my cruise money. I'll put it back later, because we all know you never put it back later. You just spend the money. So you have to be disciplined in that sense. So I would recommend doing that. Open an account, put your money aside, put the deposit down, and have the money when final payments due. If the prices go down and you get your, it just makes the money cheaper, you still have more money in there for your next cruise now. But if you're one of those people who just like to get it over with, I completely understand. That's such a nice feeling that your vacation is paid for well in advance, and you can just, when you're getting close to vacation time, you don't have to, oh my God, do I have enough money to pay it? Do I have? It's done. It's done. So yeah, big ease of your mind. So there's two ways to go. I tell you what I do, but I completely understand everyone who does the other way, because it would be a load off your mind. But I'm not too worried about myself, because I have the money set aside whenever I book a cruise. That way there's no disappointment. Well, I hope you appreciate this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. You want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Till next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.